once again with Tiny, the lesser long-eared bat. And where have you brought us today, Tiny?
Oh, Andrea, I am so excited. We're here in Taylor Street in Armadale, just near the bike path.
Wow, and why have you brought us here?
Well, I found a colony of my distant relatives. They look like bats, don't they? And like me, they're classified in the scientific order of Chiroptera or bat family. But they're not. They are flying foxes. Grey-headed flying foxes.
There you go.
You know the scientific name?
Oh,
Andrea?
I think I do, Tiny. I think it might be Pteropus poliocephalus. Can you say that?
I can. Pteropus poliocephalus. You might like to look that up.
Oh, well done, Tiny. So our friend and bat expert, Heidi Kolkert from UNE, told us these guys are listed as vulnerable and means they're protected and we must look after them.
They're not always here. Do you know why they're here now?
Well, grey-headed flying foxes are migratory, which means they move around looking for food. And it looks like they're here for some flowering native trees that they're nibbling on nearby.
Oh, yes, that's right. They eat more fruit and pollen and nectar and all things like that. They're not like me because I eat insects.
That's right, Tiny. As a microbat, you're insectivorous and you use your echolocation to find and catch your food. These flying foxes need to use their senses, their sense of sight and smell to find their food. And they are megabats.
Megabats, they're mega all right. They're much bigger than me. How big do you think they are?
Well, Heidi told me that their grey-headed flying fox is the largest Australian bat. They can weigh up to 1 kilogram, about the weight of a litre of milk, and they can be up to 30 centimetres long, and their wingspan about 1 metre.
1 metre? Whoa, that is so big. So, being migratory, does that mean they're not going to be here for a very long time?
Well, I don't imagine so. The drought and bushfires would have depleted much of their food resources. They'll stay here for a while munching up what they can find, but will travel north to a warmer place in winter.
They seem to chat a lot, but they're not as noisy as some colonies I've seen.
Yeah, maybe not, because this colony is actually teeny tiny, probably less than 100. Some colonies have tens of thousands of animals.
Wow. Hey, you guys out there, you might want to come down and have a look at these guys while they're still here. If you come down in the mid-afternoon and the sun is shining, you can see their beautiful brown fur glowing.
And that's right, and in the early evenings, they usually head off from this colony to forage for food, travelling for up to 30 kilometres and sometimes more than twice that. A bat's got to eat, Tiny.
Well, indeed they do, Andrea. Hey, Andrea, do you want to come looking for insects with me tonight?
Oh, that's all right. Thanks, Tiny. It would be interesting, but I think I'll give it a miss.